Greetings and beyond the new. My name is Omni. Welcome to part 4, brain toot, 5 of What If Deku Was the Reincarnation of Kim Possible? So yeah, where we last left off, Izumi just won the sports festival. Everything goes like in canon with, had just won against Todoroki, and Uraraka had won against Bakugo, which means we will be covering the fight between them. Now, unlike, Shigo and Draken, which tried to forfeit at the same time, Principal Nezu actually accepted, but with a having expected something like this, allowing the finals to become a 4-way battle royale. Well, meaning between. Okay, so for this, Shigo and Draken will be teaming up with the two finalists. Kim and Draken versus Shigo and Ron. Okay, so yeah. Anywho, Kim and Shigo fight each other, and it will be the same kind of fight you would see them do in the series. While Ron and Draken actually have a fight similar to Jotaro and his stand versus Dio and his stand in their final battle. No, but with a lot less going all like that. And so yeah, those are how the fights end. Those are how the fights begin and end with Shigo getting knocked out of the arena by Kim, Draken being knocked out of the ring by Ron. So now it's back to a fight between the two lovebirds. Well, 2 of the 4 lovebirds, but you know what I mean by that. Okay, let's see. Oh, my apologies. I'm a little distracted trying to do 2 things at once. That being, recording this while playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Blue Race. Or whatever it is, and I'm talking about like the original version for 2DS. Sorry, I'm a little angry right now because I'm currently on a mission right now. Oh, and I just let my escort that I'm doing get killed. Okay. Anywho, I'll just have to start back over. So yeah. So yeah. Now let's see. Okay, so now let's get back into the thing. Okay. Where was I? Okay. So yeah. So it's going to start out like so the remaining fight will be like how start out like the whole Naruto versus Sasuke at the Valley of the End, but then just as they're about to, the fight where the point of the fight where they're about to let's see, use their Rasengan and Chidori, it changes to the fight. If you've seen Yu Yu Hakusho, the fight between Yusuke and Chu, the drunk um uh, male Australian guy. Anywho, if you haven't seen that, I would suggest you at least watch that first before finishing watching the this video. Okay, so let's see. Now with that out of the way, and there after the fight, where the part of the fight where they're about to start the knife edge death match. If you don't know what that is, like I said, at least watch that fight. Right? Eat. And if you know how to spell Yusuke and Chu, then good for you. Okay, so, and if you know how to spell Yu Yu Hakusho, then good for you as well. Okay, so let's get. Okay, then. Okay, so. Then let's see. Okay, now, here's where where, like, in the fight, they have a special way to finish off a fight when everyone involved in the four person hero team gets too tired to accept just uh to go fisticuffs. Yeah, that's an old way to say fight. With just their bare hands. Okay, so sorry, my apologies. I accidentally did something, but it's I managed to get it off. Okay, so now let's see here. I'm just gonna heal someone up real quick. Oh yeah, I was talking about my game. Okay, well, sorry, I got a little too distracted. Okay, and it's sort of similar to the knife edge deathmatch in the anime Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's also vastly different. They actually do uh what rams do when it comes to mating season. They just go for a headbutt-a-thon, using all of their power or to deliver one big headbutt to each other, which they do. And I'll say Deku in this has a way thick skull. Oh, than Uraraka does. So yeah. Deku ends up winning the whole thing, and then the medal ceremony, which will be a four-way, which we will be giving one gold medal to Uraraka. I mean to Deku, and then a silver medal to Uraraka, and I'll just say Bakugo doesn't deserve any medal, and the bronze medal will go to Todoroki. So yeah, now we do time skip to the next day. Almond has already invited the Four Corners Hero Team to Island. And yes, I'm the kind of YouTuber that includes the movies and or our specials in the series, and episodes as well. Okay, let's see. Now this is where okay, they arrive on Island. Lind, 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 where they meet Issa, and Melissa gets a deja vu moment, which she will actually be a reincarnation of as well, from Kim Possible's home world, which will actually be she will actually be the reincarnation of Wade. She will be a female-looking hermaphrodite, right? And, well, then All Might is wondering what the heck's going on, so they explain their spiritual backstory, and Melissa says, I hope I can transfer to UA then, because, well, I've actually decided to, I can graduate early from from the, let's see, early because of my intelligence in this body and from my past life intelligence as well. But so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually transfer into the UA support course so we can all catch up. Up, says Wade, who's reincarnated as Melissa. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Okay, so that's when and they go meet up with David Shield. Everything goes like in canon up until the party. Party. All Might is actually in favor of the Four Corners hero team fighting finding a way to get back control with Melissa, and also let's see, Bakugo doesn't actually get lost. He actually gets dragged by the three pervs of Class 1A and B, and yes, I'm going to say everyone in Class 1A and B are actually are going to be a part of the rescue team. And let's see. They all make it up to just before everyone in canon in the movie that stays behind to fight off the others. Well, just as and for all the others that weren't involved in the mission to gain back control will be stopped and will all be stopped and then that just leaves the Four Corners plus Melissa, aka Wade. Wade. Oh, and just so you know, even though she's can graduate early, the reason why she decides to become a hero is because she actually develops a serum. No, wait, actually. Okay, so you all might be wondering who's getting one for all. Oh, well, Melissa will actually be getting it because, well, let's just say, I'll say for plot convenience, that Wade isn't gonna make the same mistake that he did with his past life's body, so he's been working out in his new body ever since he was born. I'm doing little things here and there. But anyway, I digress. Yes, so on Island, just before the party, Melissa is given one for all. And let's just say she made a serum that allows her body to instantly digest anything within an hour that she can actually digest anything instantly within an hour. So yeah. So she eats the hair. No, wait, no. She takes the serum, then eats the hair, and she instantly digests it. And I'm going to say Melissa actually has a cool. No. Yeah. So yeah. And when she's okay, so we all go to the fight with the main villain of the movie, with the metal controlling quirk. So yeah. So So, if you've ever seen Pokemon Journeys or played Pokemon Sword and Shield, this will basically be like a Pokemon raid battle at all. If you played X and Y, I mean Sword and Shield. Anywho, who Melissa will actually use the opportunity to get back control. Oh, and just as that Wolfram is about to use David as a shield, she actually uses One for all, and let's just say for the percentage she can handle without straining herself is 55. Straining herself is 60. XD, but in that split second, she's able to go beyond that limit. So now she can, without straining herself, 65, straining herself 70. So she uses, let's see, 65% of One for All to launch herself at uh, at uh, at uh, at Wolfram, and just as he's about to lunge, he attacks her with a metal rod, and in that split second, her life flashes before her eyes, and then I'll just say, has a talk and is introduced to the other members of let's see, the other past users of One for All. Also, in this, I'm going to be doing something a little differently. She's going to be acquiring 3 of the One for All quirks. She will be acquiring Danger Sense, Black Whip, and Float. Okay. And she's already done plenty of research into quirks because she's, well, always fascinated by them, and just because so she can improve quirks, especially when there are quirks that are considered villainous or cannot defeat a villain on their own, just like, in other words, quirks like Danger Sense and Float, but also quirks that aren't too strong or can only bind opponents as well, just like Black Whip. Okay, so the fight begins with Melissa coming in, launching herself, using Black Whip, like how Doc Ock uses how Doc Ock fights in Spider-Man, the Spectacular Spider-Man series, with Danger Sense and Float to keep her more nimble. And David is shocked by this. And when All Might was getting checked out by him, he finally told him about One for All. All. And that he hasn't chosen a successor yet. Well, he did, but all 4 of them refused. And, well, I'm going to say all 5 of them refused, because Mira actually refuses One for All in it because he's a lot smarter in this, and he knows I'll just say he's not too keen about using One for All injunction with permeation and all the other quirks that he'll be no, he doesn't. No one knows about getting the other quirks. Okay, so yeah. But he has a gut feeling that at having this power is more trouble than it's worth. And then All Might actually ask David if he has someone in mind. And well, he actually regretfully suggests Melissa. But David, she's your daughter. And my niece. I don't want her to get hurt too badly. Too badly, you say? I mean, you know what I mean. Yes, I know, Toshi. I know what you mean. Okay, so let's see. So they end up agreeing to give Melissa one for all. Also, yeah, she's going to be relevant in the story, not just because she's, she's Wade's reincarnation, but also because she's the next user of One for All. Okay, so yeah, the fight begins with Wolfram realizing that she must be the inheritor, and that's when All Might actually arrives on the scene, and he realizes that Wolfram must be in league with All for One, so he actually tries to help out Melissa, and they do the whole thing that, like in the movie canon, but Wolfram is actually given another additional quirk, which I will be calling energy relapse. So any energy that he's expended, he actually comes back. So yeah. So what should have been the final blow is actually not the final blow. So yeah. Oh, but that's when Kim, Kim, Ron, Draken, and Shigo actually use a four-way. Yes, I said four-way. If you know what I mean by that. And I mean two things by that. The first one is the most pervy one. The second one is a, well, four combination super move. Okay, Kim, they each channel Paishin Pekwa energy throughout their bodies. Then Kim uses a plasma cannon blast. Shigo uses a energy wind slash move. Draken actually uses something similar to a solar beam, but uses Paishin Pekwa energy. Ron actually then uses a smaller, yet in other words a more compact pseudo Rasen Shuriken, with using the wind around him, or using the wind around her to actually intensify it, and then their moves all combine, and then they manage to one-shot Wolfram right off the island, and also plus 100 miles away from which means 100 miles plus us from where they were all the way to the shores of Island. And so if you know that, then goody for you. Okay, that is actually where I'm going to be leaving off. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a subscribe and leave a like if you did, but I'm not doing that. Doing it for the subscribes and likes, doing it for me and the entertainment value. Anyway, bye!